kind of nutty. Alright, well, we'll find a new player, I guess. Hang on. There we go. Mental. I can't believe we immediately get the rage scoop. I need like a copy paste to like welcome people in and be like, hey, we're playing set 2. First game? I don't want to bully this guy. Oh, never mind. He quit. That one I can understand. I don't want to, like, play Teemo into a guy who's never played Riftbound before. I'm just... I like how I'm procedurally getting more cold as I keep having to find new games. I'm just like, no more hellos, just... Alright, looks like we got a game. Let's play. He'll be familiar with this at least, because I'll be on Teemo. He's playing Lux. Yo, okay. I think we open Emperor's Diocese first, because we got a lot of bounceable creatures. When you hold here with 7 units, you win the game. Oh, bro, we got a chef here, guys. This guy is cooking up something. Alright, mull time. Windsing is probably going to be really good against this deck. Alrighty. I'm ready when you are, opponent. We're going to put Teemo into play because we want to keep Windsinger to get some value, I think. Teemo here, more than anything, is just going to trigger the Diocese and bounce back so we can have a 2-2 on the battlefield, I think. But we'll see. Passes. Alright, sure, buddy. How would you feel if I moved in here? So we'll cap that. We'll get our 1. We'll bounce Teemo to hand and make a Sand Soldier in the spot. I think this is going to be a really good Teemo land. Question becomes now, do we play just a creature? I think we just go for the aggro, if I'm being honest. We go Sprite Call here. We're going to put a Sprite into play. Ta-da. We're going to move the Sprite in. Opponent lets us have it, so we're up to 2. We'll recycle 1, and we're going to hide that Teemo. And pass. And that'll help us keep the battlefield. So Lux is here. So we do lose Teemo on that. But we get the hold. He's playing very slow, so I don't mind losing the point there. We can bounce it with Windsinger. That's kind of interesting. Wages of Pain also kills it. But I think we have to do this. We have to dig with Cold Shot, I think. Hey, Bambit, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Tide Turner is perfect, because it will let us cap the other point, which is the name of the game here, guys. We'll take Consult, because that's draw 2, and we're ahead right now. So we do this, we jam Tide Turner in. Tide Turner swaps positions with a creature. It's going to swap with the Sand Soldier. The Sand Soldier moves into here, claims the point. Puts us to 4. And then we're going to flip 1, and we will consult the past, I think. Is this another LOL card game? There's only ever been 2, Bambit. This is the same LOL card game I've been playing recently at my locals. It's been very fun. Thoroughly enjoying it. Really scratches the competitive itch I've been looking for. And games are about as long as Magic games, but it feels like I get to make a lot more decisions. Yeah, I was a very brief Runeterra player as well. Oh, he's playing something big here. So Seal of Insight into Echo. Is Echo accelerated? Alright, sure. He might just go take this battlefield if he can. We'll see. Ah, I see. We'll just reveal this. We'll draw 1. Or draw 2, rather. He can have the point. So now we need to get rid of Echo somehow. We're closing in on an 8 points. It's an 8 point... You need 8 points to win, basically. So we get this hold, which puts us to 5. So we need to find 3 more points, basically. This one has a mana type system. It sure does. Except it has 2 decks. So instead of drawing your lands and cards from the same deck, they're separate. So you always get 2 lands every turn, basically. What makes this game a little different from Magic, though, is rather than just tapping your lands, you also can sacrifice them to play as an additional cost for some cards. So this card costs 2, which you can see in the top left there, but it's got a little blue symbol below it, which is basically pay 2 and sacrifice a blue land. And it's basically like playing a 2-drop that does something a little bit more than what a 2-drop would normally do. That's kind of like how they do it, which I think is really clever. Thoroughly enjoy it. So we have in our deck right now, what? I think Fizz will be pretty important here. So we'll tap 2, and we're going to play this card here, Vital Flight. It bounces a creature back to their base. So we'll push Echo off the point, so then we can move in and take it this turn. Because Echo's got 5 power. We can't get through that thing easily. And then we're going to play Fizz. Which if you ever played Fizz in League of Legends, he's a tricky bastard. Fizz will come down. He costs a purple, so we sacrifice a purple land. And Fizz lets us... he's like Snapcaster Mage, basically. We can replay a card that costs 3 or less from our graveyard. We're going to play this card with him. Which summons a 3/3 with haste. We're going to move it in, take the point, which will put us up to 6. So next turn, we're going to try and look to win the game if we can. Now the question becomes, do we hide cards? Because we are Teemo, and his ability is we can actually play cards face down, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Style trap cards. So I think we'll do this. We'll recycle 1, and we're going to play this Teemo face down, I think. And then we're going to move this Tide Turner back, and pass. The annoying thing about Echo is that he actually untaps all your lands when he dies, basically. So he can be very tricky with Echo if we're not careful. Hmm. Alright, well he's tapping everything here. Okay, so if he's tapping 7, what he's probably... and he doesn't cast anything, he wants to float all this mana, have Echo die, and get to 14. So what I should do is let this combat just happen, and not kill Echo. I'm seeing if he's wanting to spend that mana on anything before, because it's like the same priority system as Magic, where he gets to do a thing if he wants. Yeah, it might make sense for me to kill Echo there, but because Teemo can unflip and be big enough to kill him and hold the board, but I don't want him to untap these runes and get a bunch of mana. That would be terrible for me. Giving your opponent 14 mana is never a good idea. This game also, by the way, has Time Warp in it. Which is there's a very good chance his deck runs with all this mana he makes. We'll have the win here if he passes. So he's played Lux for 4 and he's played Faithful Manufactor for 3. That's all his mana. So that's game, I think. Because we'll just do this. We'll move Fizz in here. See if he lets us have it. Tick up. Then we'll tap 2, and we're going to play Windsinger. And we're going to bounce Fizz home. Fizz comes back to hand. Then we tap 3. Throw away another purple. Play Fizz. Fizz is going to cast this spell. Vital Flight, and it's going to send Echo home again. So you don't lose runes as steps. Yes, so the float system is a little different. You can float for the whole turn. You lose it at the end of your turn. GG! And that'll be my 8th point. Holy moly, my man had a lot of expensive cards. So if we let Echo untap, he would have cast all these like 6 mana, 7 mana cards and probably whooped us. We'll play another. See if he wants. Yeah. So you keep your mana as in the vacuum of your turn. If you end your turn with open mana, you lose it. Was going for 7-unit hold, but turn 1 draw. Oh, he's doing the. That's fun. I see. That's clever. Sure. Let's play another. So against this guy, do I want Switcheroo? I cut a Switcheroo, I think, for a Rex. And we'll remove these and keep this one, I think. In-game chat. No, this isn't the official client, for the record. This is TCG Arena. It's not a digital card game, but I want to practice it, so this is probably the best way we have it. Alright, he wants to go first. That's fine. Is this a keeper? Yeah, I'll send it. I think we want to just play Teemo and open. Oh, we'll see what he opens with. If he doesn't play a big creature... Okay, so he plays a Raven Bloom. That's fine. So if you go second, by the way, you get a 3rd land only for the first turn. Which is very nice, I gotta say. So we'll just go Teemo. And it's kind of plays like Commander, where you have a character in your command zone and a passive ability in your command zone. It's quite cool like that. And we'll pass. So this thing's like a prowess creature as well. So it's just gonna keep getting, it's just gonna get bigger every time he casts a spell on his turns. We'll see what he does. Wherever he moves into will be important here. Was just about to ask that? Yeah, there you go. I'm on it. Don't worry, Bambit. I'm here to educate. I'm learning this game too, so... So he chooses not to move his unit in, which is kind of interesting. So we'll probably go Teemo into Vandal City, because we can hide 2 cards here. 1 card in command zone. Yeah, but unlike in Commander, if I lose this card, it goes to my grave, not back to the command zone. So I think he's letting me have that. He's tapped out, so we're on 1. We're on the board. First thing we're definitely doing is tapping 1, and we're going to play this face down, because this card is just draw 2 for 1 mana if we do this, which is fantastic for us. The question becomes what else we want to do here. I think we'll go for this. We're going to play Sprite Call and make a 3/3 haste creature. The thing about this 3/3 little haster is that it dies at the start of my next turn before I get to score points. So it's really only to take a point on my first turn and defend. So that's up to 3. But the nice thing about doing that, though, is that we can actually hide cards on these battlefields if we do that. No one, and we'll play it here. And pass to the opponent, I think, on this. Oh, this is a 1-power creature. Do we want to keep that? Yeah, I think we do, because we can retreat. We're good, we're good. I'm okay with this. So Teemo's whole gimmick is these face-down cards, for the record. Alright, so there's a Sprite Mother coming. Let's see what he does with it. Alright, so he's going to move that there. So I'll reveal this. And I'll draw 2. So Consult the Past comes down, draw 2. And then I will play Retreat, targeting Teemo, which will just send him back to my hand. Cool, and it also gives me a land, which is kind of silly. And that's his now. Alright, so he passed, which means I lose this unit. The way it works, by the way, is that if you don't control the battlefield and you have a face-down card, you lose the card. So that little ghosty boy dies immediately. And so I don't control it anymore, so I don't get the face-down card, which sucks a little bit for us, but we've got other tricks we can do. So... Oh, can you? I didn't know. Huh. Okay, never mind. I can have it. This thing's a bit annoying, though. I don't know how we're going to remove this thing. We might just have to let him have the point for a little bit. We'll float 1. And we'll play Cold Shot. Just to give us a little bit... I want something a little better to play. That is what I'm looking for. So we put that to hand. Put that to the bottom. Alright. Play 2. We'll play our Wages of Pain. This makes a treasure token. They have treasure in Riftbound, if you can believe it as well. And we'll recycle purple, and we're going to play Fizz again. Fizz, crucially, will get us our Sprite Call back, which will give us control of this battlefield immediately. Ideally, anyway. I'll see what he does here. Oh, hang on. This has to go to the bottom of my deck. Fizz sends it to the bottom. Alright, so now we have this battlefield in control, meaning we have a few options here. I think option 1 is probably going to be the right one, which is going to be to play a card face down. Can be this bad boy. And I think we also play Teemo face down as well. Alright. We're gonna try and go for a win in 2 turns if we can. I hope... The ideal here is that we hold at least one of these battlefields. And then Fizz can retake to get us to 6. We have another Fizz in the back pocket who can cast Cold Shot to get us to let us dig. Alright, so we'll show him what it is. It's Teemo. So Teemo, when he gets revealed, is 4 power for the turn. And this is only a 3. So he's going to cast a spell here, it looks like. Falling Comet. He's going to shoot Teemo down with a Comet. Mental. Crazy stuff there. So we'll lose this battlefield. But that's fine. So this thing is currently at 3 power from Prowess. Or not Prowess. He's got 4 mana left to play with. He can't draw any more cards with Lux for the turn. So he plays the Scout. He plays 2 Scouts. And is he going to move this student in? I didn't actually know I could respond to Temporary, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's a hold. That puts us to 5. Oh, up to 5. Lovely. So our strat to take, I'm pretty sure here, is literally going to be Sprite Mother. Oh, sorry, is going to be playing Blast Cone Fae to debuff Sprite Mother so that Fizz can come in and take it. And then we need to set up for a double take next turn. Fizz can alternatively cast Wages of Pain from the grave right now. But I think what he's probably going to do is we're going to use this treasure plus a purple and Cold Shot, I think. But first, let's do tap 2 and a blue. We're going to play the Fae. The Fae is going to target the Sprite Mother. And then we'll move Fizz in. So this is 3-on-1. Fizz should take this, no problem, considering he's tapped out. And that'll be our 6th point. Alright. So we're setting up to try and take 2 points next turn. So we need to get to 8 here. Fizz will be crucial to do this. So I think we do 1, 2, 3. Recycle 1. Here's Fizz. Chuck him down. He's going to target Cold Shot. And then we're going to repeat this. Oh, and we gotta hit a purple too, I believe. Alright, so now we're looking for some cards to play here. I think we have to take Teemo, because we don't have enough purple runes to repeat Cold Shot. Then I guess, oh jeez, I guess it's gonna be Wages. Not the best, but I think it's playable. Teemo can bounce this Teemo home if we want. Maybe we do that. I think we go all in here. Jam this. And pass. And then Tide Turner is going to be used to bunny hop a creature, I think. Alright, Lux is tapping for a lot of mana here. Recruit the Vanguard, so he makes 4 1/1s. He doesn't control any battlefields yet though, so they only go at his base. Which is pretty crucial here, considering we're looking to win next turn. Yep, take it. He needs to stop me from... He needs to push me off this point, firstly. And then he needs to stop me from retaking. Promising future. Okay, so that triggers Lux first. Buddy? What do we do with this? I think we play this. Oh, is that how it works? That's cool. Starts like a little chain. I was not aware of that. Does he have the 1? To be able to... Oh, he's just going to play it in the battlefield. That's fair. Okay. So Wages of Pain is going to be pretty crucial here. So he moves both in. We show him it's Teemo. Up to 7 now. And now he chooses to kill one of these. Alright, that's a hold. So now all we need to do is take this point. Trying to think of what the most efficient way to take point here would be. Because if we kill Echo, he gets to untap his mana, meaning he can potentially push us off the point here. I think it's got to be Wages. So Wages of Pain comes down, we hit Echo. And then we move Fizz in. So Fizz will kill both of them. And Fizz will die. Yep, so he untaps all his runes. And now we'll see if we win here. Does he have a removal spell? GG, opponent. I like your cat. Aw, very kind. What a guy. Alrighty, let's boogie. Find a new opponent now. I think Teemo might have some teeth, honestly. It's Yasuo. This could be tough, actually. I think of all of them, Yasuo might be the one that's difficult for me. But we'll find out. Man, I always roll like crap, dude. Yeah, I think we can make this work. There's not many bad hands, I think, on Teemo. Maybe a card draw card would be nice. Hey, there we go. How great. Alright, treasure hunter, hey? Dude. Okay, we gotta play 9 points this game. Annoying card, but is what it is. Alright, let's see what opponent does with that. Takes the climb. Alright. He's just gonna move it to the other one? Oh, he's gonna move it back. Oh, that's fair. Alright. That's cool. The neat interaction there. Let's see if he has a response to Teemo here. So Teemo gets it. We score 1. And then we're going to make a Sand Soldier in the spot and bounce Teemo home. Alright, nice. What else will we do with this information? I think we have to really just come after points here. It's good for Sprite Mother, I think. It's a good time to play Sprite Mother. It's better to play the creature that stays on the board. Alright, so that's up to 2. We have Switcheroo in our hand, so we want to be mindful of that, I think. I think we absolutely nuke our mana base here to do this. And then we recycle 1 more, I think, and we're going to play Consult. Try this. So he's making treasures, I'm just chilling on points right now. Heart of Dark Ice, giving it a +3 this turn. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so that's at 4 now. Where's he send it? So we'll draw 2. Does he have an opinion on this? Oh. Wait, what the hell? Did I discard the Sand Soldier? Alrighty, so here comes the Hunter. Because Yasuo will move it across, I imagine. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Heart of Dark Ice is a cool card for Yasuo. I've not seen this before. It's buffing things by 3. Alright, Yasuo moves it. Moves it back. Okay, interesting. This guy literally just explained this to me. This is the rule. This guy's calling me on what I thought was the rule. Judge seat. Alright. We'll bounce the Sprite Mother home. Make a new Sand Soldier. So we need to be cognizant of this treasure hunter. It's just gonna fly around and just take names from the looks of things. What I think we need to do is we need to have the phase ready for this thing. So I'm gonna do 2 here to play Tide Turner. I'm gonna swap with Teemo. Send Teemo to my hand. And then we're going to shuffle our hand. We're going to play Mr. Blastcone Fae here. And I think we'll also do a Fae here. Oh, nope, never mind. We'll hit him with the Bamboozle. He thinks one of these is Teemo. Alrighty, so he makes a gold token. So this is debuffed to 2 now. So we'll see what he does here. That's cool. So he goes the not so fast here. So trades then? So this is it 4 then? Ah, he's got discipline. Damn it. Alrighty. So he has the point. Is this Yasuo Jack just play guys and buff them? Is that his shtick here? So if he moves it to my other battlefield, then it's going to get debuffed again, and he needs another discipline to be able to take it. He probably won't do it, thinking it's Teemo, I suspect. He's thinking about it. So he passes on that. Okay. So we get the point. This will probably be the easiest wind singer of my career. I think we have to take that. Yeah, so we just play Windsinger here, I think. Discipline won't get him out of it, because Treasure Hunter will be too small. So we deal with that. And I think we have to just pass here. I don't want to play Sprite Mother. My other consideration there was to play Sprite Mother and try and take the board off him. There's Irelia. Okay. This might be a switcheroo. But we'll see what he does first. So Irelia is going to be at... Yeah, god damn, at 8 right now. That's pretty good. And then she'll go to 9 when Yasuo moves her. Right. Okay. So the only thing that gets him out of this is not so fast, right? Because he can't deny switcheroo. Deny won't beat this. This card is so oppressive. It's gonna be such a problem. Oh my god, dude. This card is a little nutty. That just swats away Irelia for 2. That's crazy. Now the treasure hunter up to 6. So now we're gonna go for a hold, I think, to win the game here if we can. So we'll move in. Does he have any objections to me getting this point? Take the point. We'll play another face down card. He hasn't seen the Teemo I put to my hand yet, so we gotta remember he'll be banking on playing around that, I think. But this Wages of Pain is going to be our best friend. Alright. Alright, buffs up the treasure hunter. He's gonna do his thing again. Alright. Does he want to do anything before it gets to me, is the question. So we'll reveal Teemo. So we deal 3. Meaning his creature will die here. So On Guard comes down. They'll still trade, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we can trade then. I am okay with that. A-okay with trading because I have Sprite Mother just chilling, ready to go in. And I've also still got a point I'm holding. Alright, so here's Yasuo. He's gonna move Yasuo in. We'll reveal the Fae. And then we'll go for fight or flight. Send it home. So this might be denied, but he uses so much resource to do this. Oh, he's, yeah, definitely got Wind Wall, I think. Return a friendly, ready a friendly and deals damage and move it to a battlefield. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Interesting. Okay, so he has that. Actually, no, it's a 9-point game we're meant to get to as well. I think it's in my interest to take this Yasuo out, though, immediately. So we will. We'll go Sprite Call. Make a 3-power unit. And we'll just straight up take out Yasuo, I think. There's no two ways about it. We can't mince with this. If Yasuo is allowed to move around the battlefield, he will win the game. Yeah. So they'll trade, and we pass. Has he got another one? That would be kind of cooked. He's got an Irelia. So Irelia gets moved in, gets him his 5th point. Plays a Lonely Poro. How do you move Irelia back? What? How do you move her in? Yeah, okay, there we go. I was gonna say. So we'll play another Sprites Call. See what he does here. We'll make a gold token. Oh, wait, what? No, a Sprite token. Apologies. We're gonna make a Sprite token. Alright. Then we gotta use it. It's probably gonna be Fizz. No, it probably doesn't need to be Fizz. I'm thinking about what I do here to... Really, it doesn't have ganking. So the card I gotta be mindful of here is Discipline. Alright. I think we're gonna do Sprite Mother here. Make another Sprite. And then I think we move them in here. And if we get wrecked by discipline, we get wrecked by discipline. Alright. So he's just going to take out one of these. We'll get the point. We'll recycle 2 purple here. And we will play Cold Shot Repeated, I think. If we do this, we should hopefully fish into something good here. Oh, dude, another fizz? Oh, he's going to deny that. Damn. I didn't even think he would do that. Play Tito. And pass. Adaption. Adaptatron. Sorry. Adaption. He's gonna move the Adaptatron in. Okay. So here's Teemo. Ah, he's got the on guard too. That's annoying. So that was his last card. He could have saved the Irelia potentially there. Oh, maybe he had that in his hand and he just drew the on guard. So yeah, that takes. So he moves that in. That takes. Oh, I see. And he bounces it to make a Sand Soldier. That's smart. And then he's gonna play it on the point, I guess, with it. Yeah. He's a gamer. I think we can pull out lethal here. So we have to do this though. We go Windsinger. Target the Poro. We move Sprite Mother in to remove the Sand Soldier. So we draw off that effect. Oh, you just scooped to that. I think that's another rage scoop. Oh, that's great. Alright, sure, I'll take it. That's fine too. Why not? He can do that. Big fat fish, huh? Goodbye, big fat fish. Give him another minute so we don't queue into him again. Seems like there's a lot of people on ladder today. Oh, that was him again. He's playing his ear, huh? I can respect that. Alrighty, let's roll, buddy. I think this is pretty decent, actually. I'll keep this. And we'll just send Teemo. Go, opponent. Don't know how to feel about the art for the overnumbered cards for this set. Doesn't do it for me, if I'm being honest. Alrighty. Consult the Past is a sick draw there. Lets me have it. You got it. And we'll return that to hand and play a Sand Soldier in the spot. The question becomes, do we... Nah, he's going to move into... I reckon he'll move into Orn's Forge. I don't think he'll fight me for this point. So I think we'll hide here. And do we pass? No, I think we need to play a creature. We'll play the Fae. So we'll let him have that. So he gets equipment for cheaper. Plays a big friend sword. Wait a minute. Hello? We'll start by just revealing Consult. He's got Deny in his deck, so we gotta respect that. Okay. We should be able to deal with this board here pretty comfortably. So we'll take the Wind Singer. And send back Mr. Sand Soldier. And we'll move Mr. Blastcone Fae in. Which kills the 1 power unit. Right? You good? Ah, cool. This thing is huge. It's 5 power. Kind of a problem. So we probably want to save 2 mana to bounce it back if we can. Just to keep him off the point. What will he come after, do we think? I think the battlefield he's more likely to go after is the one that has the discounts on it. So I think we'll go tap 1 here. And we're going to play Teemo face down here. And then pass to him, I think. Yeah, you can store it. That's fun. Ah, yeah, so he's going to attach it there. That's cool. So this might get denied, but it's probably good to fish it out of him if we can. Alright. He'll get a 1-1 out of it. Let's see what else he's got though. So here comes Azir, accelerated. Alright. Where's he going to move him in though? That's the million-dollar question. You can't take both battlefields here, only one. I think the safe play would be for him to take the one where he can see the non-hidden card. He's gonna go for this one. Alright, he moves in with the tokens. Makes a new token. Cool. Alrighty. So we reveal Teemo here. And we'll take 1, 2, and 3 out. But he will get the point off that. So there's the shears. He's going to make a sand soldier to equip the shears to. Sounds good. Oh my god, he's just nuking his rune base right now. Oh, he hit a card. Okay, so Fizz is definitely the play here. This is probably Hidden Blade, right? It's gotta be Hidden Blade. So we get a point here. We're up to 4. Windsinger is going to cook the Sand Soldier. That moves in with the shears. Alright. So we'll bin 3, and we're going to play Fizz in base. And Fizz is going to fetch a Fight or Flight. Yeah, he could have Deny, but if he does have Deny, we have another Fizz, actually. He's got to get rid of that hidden card. Oh, it was Hidden Blade. I'm surprised he didn't want to draw the 2. So this one we'll probably save this Windsinger with Retreat, I think. Goodness. So we'll move in. See what he does. Is he going to let us have the point? He'll take the point up to 5. Alright. No, this is meant to be, I accidentally passed to him. What am I doing with this mana? I think we do... We need to keep going forward here with something. That's gotta have to happen. And we'll go for a repeat, I think, on Cold Shot. I think he was tapped out, wasn't he? Oh no, he had a counter spell. Oh, Tide Turner? How do we feel about Tide Turner? No, I think it's got to be Sprite's Call, because this is something Fizz can get, which is pretty important in this matchup. Sprite Mother, I think, will be our other pick. Alright, cool. So we're floating one. At the one floating, what should we hit? We might play the Sprite Call. Dude, Teemo is such a fun-ass deck to play. Do we want to let him have this? Yeah, you can have it. There's no way... I mean, maybe he pays 1 to upgrade this to a 2-2. He could do it if he wants. Alright, so here's the fellas. So, there's a few ways we can handle this. What I think we do first is tap 2 and cast Fight or Flight, and we remove this guy again. And then we reveal Sprite Call, which is a 3/3. I'm not going to make the token. And then that would be a trade. Keeps him off the point, means we can get point next turn as well. He's got lots of mana though, but we need to get to him before he gets his signature spells going, which is a 6 mana card. Fizz might be a really good retreat target here. So Desert's Call, he's just going to play a tour. Okay, so he's going to float some mana to see you, opponent. What are we doing next turn? With 6 mana, we can't play Sprite Call at... Sorry, Sprite Mother and Windsinger. Okay, so you're going to move that one in. That's fair. So this is a 5 power. That could be a problem. Not impossible to deal with though. We got these boys here. Gonna play Doran Shield. Alright. We got wages though. Woo. Sheesh, alright. I think that changes what we do here a little bit. Because we can go... Wages of Pain. Ugh. Play. Targeting this Sand Soldier. We'll see what he does. He's less likely to defy this and if he doesn't see the line. And he sees me with open mana. I want to try and see if he lets this through. Alright, looks like it's going through. So old mate there is -3. Create tokens. We want a treasure for ourselves for later. So we can send Fizz in, mop this up. No problems. Do we have a Sprite Call in our grave? Oh, we do. We do, guys. That's big, actually. The Sprite Call gets defied now. So I think we move Fizz in. See what he does here. Yep, and we remove those two. So we'll trade. This is the way. Okay, so that's dealt with now. The question becomes, is there a way I can easily get 2 points this turn, or should I be shaping for the following turn to get double? It's going to become very difficult in about a turn to take points off him. So I think I need to move this Sand Soldier in and take one of these. That's got to happen, I think. Fizz is going to be pretty crucial here, I think. I think we'll do Fizz and retreat next turn, possibly. So I think we need to go Sand Soldier into here. See what he does. This will put us to 6. So we're up to 6. We tap 3. We play another Fizz. And this Fizz will target Sprite's Call. Let's see if this gets defied. So Sprite's Call is in. I'm just going to use it as the game piece, and we'll move it in. And does he let us have this? So we're up to 7. Alright. This is the turn where the cookie crumbles. I think we need to hold Windsinger. I think we just pass on this. Next turn we'll be at, what, 7 mana? His biggest thing is going to be something holding a BF sword. Yeah, I'm just thinking, buddy. Unfortunately, I can do things when I have no mana, so... He's got 3 units right now. I think I've got the tools to dismantle this. With Windsinger, I can retreat Fizz and rebuy a spell if I need to. Sprite Mother can bring in a haste creature. I think we can just raw pass here. We don't need to develop any hidden cards. Yeah, he's going to store again. So he's probably going to equip that BF to someone, I guess. Doesn't have much yellow left. Did he equip the BF to? Whatever he equips the best friend sword to, we'll probably move in on this Sprite. Alright, so it's the one with the shears. They move in. That happens. He needs to take both, which he will do this turn. He's got to commit a bit here. If my Sand Soldier can take out a unit on the way out, that would be really helpful. That would give me a pretty easy re-hold. It's going to be removing this Sand Soldier here. That's the pain point. We have a fight or flight in our grave, actually, so we can push him off. And then how do we get back in? I don't think we have enough mana to bounce Fizz, replay Fizz, fight or flight, and play Sprite Mother. Mr. Smitty, how you going, dude? We're going alright. Just doing some Spirit Forge theory crafting. You play some Riftbound, buddy? Alright, so Sand Soldier moves in. And if he's happy to do this, then we can trade soldiers. I'm cool with this. Alright, so that leaves him with a 1 power unit chilling in there. That gives him another point. I think we're potentially in the driver's seat here. If you want some inside information, Smitty, I think Teemo gets a hell of a lot better in Spirit Forged. Like, way, way better. Yeah, I can't counter this. We chillin'. I played Teemo at your Nexus night tonight. Ended up pulling... Oh, dude! Grats on the GGEs, Teemo. Decided to switch it up tonight. I totally understand that. That thing is not cheap, I will say. I've seen it. I've happened to see someone else get it once at an event, which was pretty awesome. But that thing seems really rare. I'd hang on to it if I were you. Okay, so he's just gonna fortify a point. I wants to do that and return the... Sure. That's fair. We can still get that off him. I like his concept, just wish there was more support. Well, I happen to think that set 2 might have given him the support he needed. Just brewing so far. I haven't come against Draven yet, so that's really the big tell. Oh, he's just going to have that one equipped, and he's going to have that one equipped, sure. Hello? What's he up to? Oh, he wants to do it that way? That's confusing me. Okay, sure. Alright, well he's got the soldiers on the point now. Alrighty, how do we take him off this point? So we got 2 3-power units here. And a 2-power unit. I think I need to attack this in a way where Fizz survives. So we'll go Windsinger. And Windsinger can target hit. Now we can bounce this potentially if we want. Is that more efficient? It's probably better to crash the point. Just thinking about this. I think we gotta tap 1, go for retreat. Targeting Windsinger. Sending it back, channeling 1. We'll play Windsinger again. And we'll target the other one. We'll see what we get with Fizz here. You've been messing around with Draven. He's a bit giga busted, but Teemo will always be my go-to anti-meta deck until set 1 gets rotated out. I think set 1 Legends do have a place in the future. You know? I think we'll let him have it. See what happens. So we take out the Sand Soldier here. We draw. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Hold on. What will be better here? I think we got to do a hold. We got to do a good old-fashioned hold here. We'll play Teemo into here. I think I accidentally showed him the card I had in mind, but that's all we can do here. Alright, and now we just need to hold for 8th point. That's kind of our out here, I think. The scary cards here is Azir. If he's got an Azir in his hand, we're in trouble. He's moving out. Would he do that if he had an Azir? Oh, I mean, he might have an Arise. Yeah, damn. Okay. So that can happen. He makes a ton of tokens here. The move he's doing there is redundant. Alright, so he only readies one of them, or two of them, which will be the ones he's equipped, I imagine. Oh no, he's gonna... So he's ready two of them. One of them already had an attachment. Okay, now I'm just more confused by what he's doing here. Okay, so he's ready two of them. I see it. Alright, cool. So let's see what he does here now. He's paying the rune cost to ready a bunch more. Do we have this hold? We're about to find out, though. Alright, and he gets a guy. So this is 6, this is 3. I think this is takeable. So this is down to 1, this is down to 1. It's this 6 damage one we gotta be careful of. If we can hit 3 damage off Teemo, we cap this, no problem. If we draw here, I think we have the win too. Alright, so he wants to do that. Three, 4, 5. We hit 2. Alright. So what do we do with this? I guess we have to kill a 1 damage one? Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, and now we're left with 6 plus 3, 9 right now. Which means when I reveal this... this will be 7 on 7. 7v7. Unfortunately, yeah, I wasn't able to, if I hit a third one, I could have killed, or if I activated the Fae first. Maybe it would have been better to kill the Fae first there, but I think we have the win here. Does he move the soldier in? Should have the win here. He needs to re-equip the BF sword to the soldier to hold here. Alright, he can have that. Sting. If he knows to re-equip the BF sword, he's won. Or potentially won? Yeah, we'll find out. Because I gotta knock him off this point here. If I were him, I would just equip everything onto that soldier. He might be worried about stuff like fight or flight, maybe. Oh, he's doing it. I think he knows. Puts a calm rune down, though? Hold on. If he doesn't equip that BF sword, we can beat that. So he's hiding a card. Alright. We can beat that. Because we can use the location here to bounce this Windsinger back and then send back the recruit. We'll see what he does. He's gonna make a Sand Soldier in base. Alright. Move in here. Alright, draw a card. Pay 1. Bounce it back. Make a Sand Soldier. Play Windcatcher. Send it home. And now we don't have to worry about Killing Blade, or Hidden Blade, or whatever it's called. Is this happening, buddy? Yep, so he Hidden Blades his guy. Draws 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we play the Sprite Mother, which should be curtains for him. GG, buddy. Yeah, Teemo's got some tricks. Alright, let's play some more, hey? I think we go Watcher. Thousand Tail Watcher, I think, is pretty essential in this matchup. Wages of Pain good? I think we cut a Wages for another Watcher. Do we want the third Watcher is the question here. It's hard to find room for the third one. Maybe we cut a Retreat for the Watcher? Riptide Rex is kind of alright too. I think I kind of prefer Watcher though. Alright. So he's going to go first on this one, so we'll hit him with the meme battlefield. This could be so terrible, this battlefield, but we just don't know yet. So you got Hall of Legends, so that's interesting. Is this a keeper? We bin you. Fizz doesn't have any spells to rebuy, so I think we throw Fizz away. That's better. Are we winning? Yes, Bambit. We're doing pretty well here, buddy. Teemo is kind of this unhinged maniac deck where, like, you have to play... It's so dirty to play into because you don't know half the cards your opponent is playing because they play them face down. So you have to play against it, like, suboptimally. Like, Teemo, like, forces you to play dirty to, like, compete with it. He's passing. Alright. Does he not have a turn 1 play? Oh yeah, he's got his Eye of Herald opener. That's a good one. I think I'll push him off the Hall of Legends point, if I'm being honest. We'll go Sprite Call. We'll make our 3-3 little hasty boy. We'll play it. We'll move it in. take it off him. Because he wants this battlefield to do nonsense. And then we're actually going to hide a card. And go. It's important to keep him off this, because he's going to use Azir twice to make lots of Sand Soldiers if we let him have this. Yep, take it, buddy. Alright, another Watcher. He's saying no. Brody, why do I have to tell him? Alrighty. So, 3 power just chilling here, huh? I would very much like to push him off this. And have him not get a hold. So, I think I will do this. So, I'll play the Sprite. Move it in. We just need to keep his tokens away. The thing about Azir is he likes to buff his tokens up too. Death Grip. Oh, neat. Okay, so that gets him out of that. Is he gonna tap? Alright, so he kills that unit. I mean, I see this still as a 2-for-1. Wait, why is he killing the unit? Oh, is he buffing the recruit? Interesting choice. I would have buffed the Sand Soldier, because that thing has Weapon Master, but you know. You do you, boo. And I'll pass. Keeping Teemo here is a little dangerous, but he has a really helpful defend trigger. Oh, I played Teemo in Runeterra because it was fun? Bro, Teemo was fun in Runeterra, hey. I did really enjoy Teemo in that. I really liked, who am I thinking of? I really liked Elise. Though Elise was like this aggro deck, hey. And I know she was like dog water, but Katarina I remember really enjoying too. Okay, so he's just going to move Azir in. Is he going to attach anything to Azir? He could attach the, one of the eyes to that recruit. Move it back. Oh, he's going to do it twice. All the mushroom triggers? Yep, I remember those. Bro, imagine if his Azir dies here. Imagine if he gets his Azir killed doing this. Oh, he's going to move in there. That's an interesting choice. Alright, we're going to need Thousand-Tailed Watcher to bunker bust that, I think. Alright, so we get the hold. Ding. We will take it. We probably need to kill that Azir, if I'm being frank. We're 2 turns away from playing Watcher reasonably. He's got 1 mana open. Nah, this Azir has to go. He's too much of a threat. 2, 3, 4. Because he'll use him to orchestrate all these tokens he's got attached. So we'll play 4. Cycle 1. We'll play another Sprite Mother. Make another 3-3. And we're moving in onto this, I think. Oh boy, I hope he honors it. Let's see what he does here. Of course I did that. We'll just take these ones out then. That's good. That's really good to just clean up all of that. Alright, what do we want to do here? I don't think we want to do anything else with our mana anyway. We'll just put a card in our hand. Keep them guessing, you know? So outside of Azir and Arise, he doesn't have good ways to retake battlefields with nothing on the board. Which is why I was really antsy about needing to get rid of Azir. We'll try and set up for Thousand-Tailed Watcher in 2 turns, I think. Say go, buddy. Oh, dude, him not having the yellow mana as well to reattach things is really helpful for us. We might actually be able to take advantage of Power Nexus this game. Not for 2 turns, I think. We want to have Thousand-Tailed Watcher take Power Nexus. I think that would be the ideal state here. Alrighty. So, how do we want to do this? So we get the hold. He's tapped out with 2 creatures. Alright. So we'll move Sprite Mother in, see what he does. Is that happening? I'm just going to assume it is. So that puts us to 5. We want to hold one of these points next turn, and we got to be prepared to lose one of them, I think. We'll play one Teemo face down. And the other Teemo face down, I think. And I think we pass on that. And then next turn's Thousand-Tailed Watcher turn, which will just come in, clap whatever board he builds on one of the points. Headed out for dinner with the grandparents. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks, Bambit. Hope you enjoy your dinner. What you eating, buddy? Do you know? Storing 2? Yeah, take it, brother. Alright, so he's fully equipping that guy. So he's at 5 power right now. 5 on 7. We'll do Teemo trigger first. Let's see what happens here, hey? Manage top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's hidden, 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 hidden. 4 hidden triggers. Holy hell. That kind of blows him out, hey. And then we'll go reveal Teemo. And that should ensure that we trade here. Grand stratagem, holy. Alright, he's got it. This is where, cycle 2 order. Alright, so I can put the damage on one of these guys then. Oh, actually, no, we kill the soldier. Is it 6 to the soldier, question mark? I'm more confused now. No, it should be good. Yeah, there we go. He can't equip these either. He doesn't have the yellow for it. Oh, my cat's coming over to say hello. Always a Palmer. Oh, we love to hear it, dude. I love a good Chicky Palmer. If that isn't Australian, I don't know what is, you know? Though I'm pretty sure Parmigiana is from England, right? Okay, so this bloke is at 6 as well. So we will reveal Teemo. Do it all again, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these 4 of these have hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's another double trade, is it? Yeah. Alrighty. He lost a lot of resources there, I think. Getting the grand stratagem out of him is pretty big. Do I even need to play the Watcher this turn? Jeez. That's the $1,000,000 question. I think I saved the Watcher for a better turn, honestly. He'll play Sprite Call. See if he denies it. He might have Deny. He's got Deny. Big sad. He's nuked his mana base to do all this nonsense, though. So we'll play Teemo, and we'll play Blast Cone Fae, Recycle the Blue. And then we pass. Hello? I'm streaming at the moment, just FYI. I'm streaming at the moment, just FYI. He didn't hit his yellow mana. That is kind of depressing for him. I really want to save this Watcher as just like the bunker buster for when he arises and overloads a board or something. May have been better to play Watcher immediately. I mean, we would have had a Rise mana otherwise. And I think next turn we try and go for a double capture and do a hold, I think. That's our play, I think. Brutalizer, huh? Sure, so he can have Azir make a token. Soldier's probably taking the BF sword. Moves back. Smart. Maybe we don't play Watcher. Maybe we just take the 2 points and pass on him. Does its call? Alright, so he is setting up for like a big push here, I think. Next turn. Ooh, Consult the Past is a nice hit. We'll play that. I don't think we play Watcher this turn, so we jam Consult the Past. He's tapped out, so this is almost certainly happening. Alright. We'll go Teemo. See if he lets us have this. Cool. We'll get a point. We will pay 1 here, I think, maybe? What are we going to be able to play with the Watcher next turn, is the question. I don't think Wages will save us here from him not being able to take a point. So we're better off playing Watcher, I think. I'm just thinking ahead here. So I think we tap 1 and send this back to our hand. We move in. Does he let us have it? Very nice. And then I think we play Consult the Past here. And then I think we're good on that. And then next turn, our goal here is going to be to just set up for a big-ass turn. We should have the chops here to be able to use Watcher plus something to take for the last point twice, I think. That should be easy. So, yeah, so here's a Rise. This is going to be our play Thousand-Tailed Watcher turn, next turn. Yeah, you can have it, buddy. I can't counter it. Unless he's playing, you know, a bunch. Unless he's like playing 7 Sand Soldiers, I'm pretty sure the Watcher here just clears. How many did he ready up? Oh no, he had 4 equipment, so he moves that one in. Interesting choice. Can't see? Can't see what? Oh, is he counting it? But they're all in the way? I think they're all in the way. Oh, I see what he's doing. Yep, okay. So that one's a 5-er. Visibility, please. All. Is this happening? Alright, so we draw 2. Now we could go for Wages of Pain here. Perhaps? I think we might, actually. It's probably the go. Because then it forces him to move a soldier over to here as well. So Wages of Pain comes down, and then they'll trade. Which is acceptable. So that chips 1 soldier down, which makes Thousand-Tailed Watcher's job a lot more manageable. Yep, so he can have that. So that puts him to 6. He's going to move there. He's going to make a bunch of guys off that. Puts him to 7. Now he's just going to move them all there. Alright. That's yours, friend. Yep, so those are some recruits coming down. Ah, that might be too big. I think Watcher will trade with that. So we have 8 mana here we need. Alright, he wants to reattach the Brutalizer. Sure. So there's 6 here. Watcher comes down. Oh, it gives -3, not -2. Wow, what a silly card this is. So I think... are you unattaching it or reattaching it? Oh, sure. Okay. That's what he wants to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 3 is what we have available. Ugh, that's rough. So we need to play Watcher and then draw a cantrip. That's really, really annoying. It's not impossible to win here, but it's very unlikely we win here. Alright, well, let's send it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blue, it's a Watcher. So all these have -3 now, but the problem I have is that even with that, that's still 7. Which means I can't actually push him off this point with my remaining mana. Because I do not have another answer, so I need to fish for one. And this targets Old Mate. So he's going to be down to 1 basically here. And we move in. So 6v7. So that kills both of them. Yep, alrighty. We draw. Oh, dude, if we had one more mana, we actually would have denied that. Crazy, dude. Oh, that's what we needed to push this off. Damn. That's the card we needed. Yeah, everyone always taps out after 2. Oh. Well, I think on that one, I might end the stream, hey guys. It's been a fun one. Nice, solid 2-hour stream. I won't be playing tomorrow, just because it's New Year's. I'll be spending time with family. But I'll be back on Thursday to crash some more games, I reckon. But thank you for everyone who stopped by as always. Feel free to follow, feel free to stick around for future streams. Love having you guys around, just love chatting. Till then, see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye.